If every morning your knees and back make you uncomfortable with unpleasant sounds and each step brings dull, aching pain, stop and listen carefully. Today, I, Dimitri, want to share with you not just advice, but a true recipe that has helped people restore their health for decades. This is an ancient German method of rubbing that I discovered in old records. He is surprisingly simple, and his ingredients cost mere pennies at any pharmacy. You will feel the warming and restorative effect after the first use. You can confidently forget about expensive and advertised ointments from pharmacies. They will no longer be needed. Many believe that joint pain is just an inconvenience, but you and I know the truth, don't we? This is not just discomfort. It is poison that slowly, drop by drop, poisons your life. He takes away your most important thing, the freedom of movement, the joy of a simple walk in the park, the ability to lift your grandson without fear of not being able to straighten up in the evening. It is a humiliating feeling when you are forced to ask for help in something you used to do effortlessly. And what do you do in such a situation? You go to the pharmacy and leave behind a fortune. You buy pills that harm your stomach. You apply gels that provide only temporary relief, and the pain returns, often becoming stronger. This is a closed loop, an endless marathon from one dose of painkiller to another. But have you ever asked yourself the main question? Why is this happening? Why don't these expensive modern remedies heal? I'll tell you what pharmacists prefer to keep silent about. Most of these medications are not designed for your healing. They are designed for you to keep buying them again and again. They only block the pain signal, deceiving your brain, but the cause, the root of the problem, does not go away. Inflammation remains, circulation in the diseased joint is disrupted, cartilage is literally starving, drying out, and deteriorating. While you numb the pain with chemicals, your joint is slowly dying. The secret of true healing, known to our ancestors, lies not in deceiving the body, but in supporting it. You need to do just two things. Activate circulation in the affected area to deliver nutrients and reduce inflammation, which causes pain. You need to nourish your joint. In this regard, old proven folk methods turn out to be 100 times more effective than any modern chemistry because they address the cause, not the symptom. The recipe I will present to you today is a vivid proof of that. I came across him while studying the records of an old German doctor who practiced in the mid-20th century. Germans are a special people, marked by meticulousness, practicality, and exceptional scrupulousness. There is nothing random in their methods. No unnecessary frills, no exotic elements, only what truly works. This recipe is the true essence of such an approach. To create it, we will need just 3 very simple components, which I am sure many of you have at home, or, as I have already noted, are inexpensive at the nearest pharmacy. Get ready to take notes, or better yet, just watch closely. I will demonstrate the entire process from start to finish. So, the first component. This is the base of our elixir. Camphor spirit. Regular pharmacy, camphor spirit. Its price will pleasantly surprise you. Camphor is our main ally in the fight against pain and inflammation. It has a powerful local irritating and analgesic effect. Simply put, it stimulates blood flow to the affected area while simultaneously reducing the sensitivity of pain receptors. We will need exactly 50 milliliters. The second component is the heart of our mixture, its fiery engine, regular dry mustard powder. Yes, the one from which Russian mustard is made, but we need the powder specifically. Mustard is an amazing natural healer. Its pungent substances cause significant dilation of capillaries. The blood begins to circulate significantly faster, cleansing the joint of waste products and delivering oxygen and nutrients. It becomes our guide that will accelerate the blood and aid in healing. We will need 2 full tablespoons without a heap. And finally, the third component, our guide, an amplifier. This is ordinary medical alcohol, 70%, not vodka or moonshine, but specifically medical alcohol. Why is this so important? Alcohol, firstly, is an excellent solvent that can extract all the beneficial substances from mustard and camphor. Secondly, it has a high penetrating ability. It will be the locomotive that delivers the healing components of our mixture deep into the tissues, to the source of pain. We will also need 50 milliliters. 3 simple ingredients: camphor alcohol, mustard powder, and medical alcohol. Nothing complicated, no rare herbs to search for with a flashlight. Everything is accessible and clear, but the power contained in their proper combination can work real wonders. And now I will show you how to properly activate this power. Be as attentive as possible. The devil, as they say, is in the details. You can't just mix everything together and wait for a miracle. You must strictly follow the sequence. It's like the code to a safe that keeps your healthy joints. First, we need a small glass jar with a volume of 150 to 200 grams, definitely with a tightly sealing lid. Why glass? Glass is a chemically neutral material. It will not react with our active components and will not spoil our mixture, unlike plastic. Make sure the jar is absolutely clean and, especially important, completely dry. Even a drop of water can disrupt the entire process. So, step 1. Take our jar and add exactly 2 tablespoons of mustard powder. Don't rush. Watch as this golden, fragrant powder gently settles to the bottom. It contains the natural power that will revive your joints. Step 2. Now carefully pour camphor alcohol in a thin stream directly onto the mustard. You will notice how the powder begins to greedily absorb the liquid, slightly hissing and darkening. This is normal. It means the process has started. Step 3. Take a clean spoon, preferably wooden or plastic, and start slowly but thoroughly mixing the contents. Our goal is to achieve a thick, homogeneous consistency, like sour cream, leaving no dry lumps. Each mustard seed must dissolve and give its strength to the camphor. You will feel a sharp but pleasant healing aroma. This is the scent of your future relief. Step 4. When you achieve a uniform consistency, it's time for the medical alcohol. We carefully and slowly pour 50 milliliters into the jar. The mixture immediately becomes more liquid. This is exactly what we need. Now we take the spoon again and mix thoroughly. This time the mixture should resemble a liquid sauce or kefir, flowing easily. Now the most important and, one might say, secret step that is not mentioned on the internet. The prepared mixture cannot be used immediately. That would be a mistake. It is not yet ready for use. Its power is still asleep. It needs to be awakened. To do this, tightly close the jar with a lid and place it in a dark, cool place, not in the refrigerator, but in a kitchen cupboard, away from light and heat, for exactly 24 hours. Some experienced healers recommend infusing for even 3 days, but 24 hours, as practice shows, is quite enough. During this time, all components will fully react and become friends, as I like to say. The tincture will reach its maximum potency and transform from a simple set of ingredients into a true, healing elixir. So, our tincture is ready to mature. While it fills with power, I will explain how to use it for not just relief, but for quick and lasting effects. There are nuances, the ignorance of which can negate all benefits. How to apply it correctly, how long to keep it on, whether to wrap it up, and what to do to prevent the pain from returning. The answers to these questions will determine whether you will receive only temporary relief or true deep healing. And this is exactly what we will talk about in a moment. So, a day has passed. Our infusion has matured in the darkness, gained strength, and is now ready to fight your pain. Open the jar. You will feel a powerful, concentrated aroma. This is the smell of the active medicine. And now, the most important thing: how to extract the maximum benefit from this mixture. Listen carefully, for the correct application determines 90% of success. Remember this rule once and for all. The best time to carry out this procedure is in the evening, just before sleep. Why exactly then? At night, our body enters recovery mode. Muscles relax, joints rest, and all energy is directed towards healing. Our goal is to support the body by providing it with an effective tool. Apply a small amount of tincture to the tips of your fingers. Do not pour it on yourself in large quantities. The main thing here is not the thickness of the layer, but the very fact of contact with the skin. Start gently applying the tincture to the painful joint, whether it is the knee, shoulder, elbow, or lower back. However, many make the common mistake of applying the tincture forcefully, believing it will be more effective. This should not be done. The movements should be light, soft, and circular, like during a massage. Your task is not to rub the tincture in, but simply to evenly distribute it over the skin above the painful area. Do not inflict extra pain on yourself. The process should be comfortable. In a minute, you will feel a pleasant, deep warmth spreading over your skin. This is not a burning sensation or fire, but a soft, healing warmth. It is a signal that the blood begins to circulate, the capillaries expand, and the healing process is initiated. After the tincture is applied, we move on to the second important stage, creating the effect of a compress. Find an old wool scarf, shawl, or perhaps a piece of an old sweater. The main thing is that it should be made of natural material. Wrap the sore spot. Wool has unique properties. It not only retains heat, but also creates a special microclimate, like a dry sauna. It allows the skin to breathe, but significantly enhances the warming effect of the tincture. Have you wrapped up? Now go to bed under a warm blanket and rest. Throughout the night, your miraculous tincture will work. It will warm, relieve inflammation, activate circulation, and support your tired joint. Many note that after the first night, they wake up feeling incredible lightness, and pain and stiffness are reduced by half. The full treatment course lasts from 3 to 5 days. Every evening before sleep, repeat this procedure. Even if it becomes significantly easier the next day, do not stop the treatment. It is important to secure the result. Conduct at least 3 procedures to give the joint a chance for complete recovery. But before you rush to the pharmacy for ingredients and start mixing, you must perform one important action. This is not just a recommendation, it is a safety rule that should always be followed when using any new folk remedy. Conduct an allergy test. Apply a drop of the prepared tincture on the delicate skin, in the bend of the elbow or on the wrist, and wait 15 to 20 minutes. If there is no strong redness, blisters, or unbearable itching, then everything is fine. Your body accepts this remedy. If the reaction is unfavorable, unfortunately, this recipe is not suitable for you. Immediately wash off the tincture with water. And one more important warning: never, under any circumstances, apply this tincture to damaged skin, including scratches, wounds, or abrasions. This can cause significant irritation only on healthy, unblemished skin. At first glance, everything seems simple, but behind this simplicity lies centuries of wisdom and a well-tuned mechanism. Mustard acts like an oven, warming the circulation. Camphor acts as a natural pain reliever that reduces inflammation, while alcohol serves as a fast transport medium, delivering these two components precisely to their destination. Together, they create a synergy, an effect where the sum of the components is greater than just two. I am sure that this simple yet surprisingly effective recipe will help many of you regain the lightness in movement and the freedom taken away by chronic pain. It will allow you to enjoy life again without worrying about bothersome joints. If this video was truly helpful for you and you felt you gained something valuable, I would like to ask you for 2 simple but significant things. First, do not keep this knowledge to yourself. Press the share button and send this video to your loved ones, friends, colleagues, and neighbors. Think about how many people around you, your mom, your friend, your neighbor, this advice can significantly change their lives. Illness often leads to loneliness. Let's break this vicious cycle together and extend a helping hand to those who suffer in silence. Secondly, please leave a comment below this video. Write which city you are from, share your story, and the folk methods that helped you. Your personal experiences and feedback are not just comments. They are an important part of our collective knowledge base. They support those who are currently seeking a solution to their problems. Your stories inspire and instill hope. And of course, subscribe to the channel, Secrets of Health. Press the bell to not miss new, time-tested recipes that will help you preserve the most valuable thing, your health. Take care of yourself and your joints. Stay healthy until we meet again. Music.